Hi guys, it's Chris from Daily Dose of DIY, and today I'm going to show you how to use the slice tool in Cricut Design Space so that we can split images and letters and do all sorts of fun designs. So let's head on over to Design Space. Okay, we're here in Design Space and we're going to start over here on the left hand side. Here you can see shapes, and I click a shape. We're going to choose a circle, and let's make 2 circles. I'm going to go up here to the top and just change one of those to yellow, so we have 2 different colors. And then if you overlap them, kind of like so, select both of them, and then you will see down here on the right layers menu at the bottom, all these lit up that we can now use these tools. And the tool we're going to use today is Slice. Let me show you what happens when we click that Slice tool. You'll see another line came up through here, and it split those 2 shapes into 4 different pieces. We can just move them apart here. So now we made a crescent moon. That's essentially, I'm going to delete these over here. That's essentially what the Slice tool does. It lets you separate 2 overlapping layers so that you can make a new design. You can also use this. Let's grab a couple of, let's do stars to go with our moon. I'm going to do 2 stars and change the color of one to yellow again. And then I'm going to, let me move that to the front. If you want, you see how this star goes behind that one? I want the gray one to be on top. So I'm going to click on Arrange at the top and then move forward. And then I'm going to make this gray star just a little bit smaller. So let's shrink him down. And if we select both of them together, now I can go back up to my top menu. You see here where it says Align, and I'm going to click on that, and it will drop down, and I can click the center, and that centers those 2 stars. Now they're both still selected, so I can come down here and click Slice again. And if we move them apart, you'll see that now gave me an outline of a star. So that is another fun way to use Slice to make a different design in Design Space. And the last thing I'm going to show you that Slice is good for is making those monograms, right? So you put in your letter. I'm going to make him really big so we can see what we're doing, and I'm going to grab a square this time. Let's change that. I'm just changing colors so it's easier to see. The color's not really that important. But on the square, I'm going to click the little lock down here on the bottom left, and I'm going to make my square more of a rectangle and just place it to make sure it covers that whole section of the bee. And then when we select both of those together, you'll see once again, Slice is now available. So we can slice, and when you move that letter out, it left a big hole there. So you can then make a monogram. To finish that off the way they look, you would go back to shapes. We'll just add a little monogram lesson into here and make your square so you can change the shape again and put the toppers on them. Duplicate that so you have one for the bottom, and then that is what they call a split monogram would look like, and then you can put your name here in the middle. But the Slice tool is how you get to that big open space. Now sometimes you'll notice, let's get rid of that, the Slice tool, I'm going to make me another shape, is not available. And that is because slice will only work on 2 layers. So say you wanted to slice this off, and you accidentally selected all 3 of these in here, you'll see our slice down here is grayed out. It will not let us use it. And that's because there's 3 selected. That could be even if it was on a different shape. So if you have an image or something else that has 3 different colors, you can also think of your layers as colors. Slice will not work. You have to do 1 at a time. I can slice this circle out of the square first, and then I could take that and slice it out over here if I wanted to. See, that works. Good slice, but you cannot, you can just make all kinds of fun shapes with slice, but you cannot do 3 at one time. Does that make sense? I hope so. If you have any questions, be sure to leave them down below. I thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe for more fun Cricut crafts and tutorials. Bye.